welcome to, excuse me, Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're gonna keep it rolling. It's the same day. Be completely transparent with you. It is the same day. We just did the Hornitos, and I guess we're gonna keep it in line. We're gonna go to the Espolone. Didn't get off on the right foot with the Espolone. Couldn't even pronounce its name correctly. I apologize. I apologize, my little sir. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. Man, are you in for it. All my returning views, you already know what you got yourself into. So let's get it on, shall we? Espolone. Just like the Hornitos in the back there, I did not care much for this off the rip. But I changed my mind. Cork pop. Very light. It's synthetic, so yeah, there's that. I'm going to go ahead and just set you up there. There you go. Handstands. Headstand. Headstand. For all my new viewers, Mr. Randy does a 3-part series when he does his reviews. Part 1, off the rip, get it home. Get it home, crack it open, pour it in a glass, have my first pour, share my first impression with you because that's what we do. Part 2, full review time, halfway down the bottle, doesn't matter which way we're going, I guess. Halfway down the bottle, I let it sit. These 375s, I only sat for a week. Off the rip to the full review, 1 week. From the full part, the middle part, to the final part where we are today, 1 week. So a total of 2 weeks. The reason I chose the 375s, because I'm actually leaving for San Antonio in 2 or 3 days now. So, I mean, I'll be leaving my home here. I'll be in transitional between hotels and stuff like that. So that's going to be fun, I guess. But I chose the smaller bottles because I don't want to be taking a whole bunch of stuff with me. Being a short time as it is, yeah. But I still wanted to do something and have something to drink. Make more content for the channel along the way, right? Part 2, full review. I go online, find as little as possible, pretty much guaranteed at this point. But you'll be surprised when I do come back with something. I'll score it. We'll continue to drink about it. Drink about it. Oh yeah, we'll drink about it. I drink about it a lot. We move on to part 3, called the final pour, where we're at today. Final pour is right here. You can see it over there. Final pour. We get it in a glass. We compare it to the first pour, off the rip, and everything in between. I think we're good to go. There we go. It's a little on the lighter side when it comes to the repos. That's a pretty dark one. That's a light one. This was a light one. Yeah, so there it is. On the nose. Hold on. Excuse me. That needed to get out. Kind of gassy up there. Burping. A lot. So the nose on this is a lot more smoother. It's mellow. It's really turned down, but it hasn't lost a whole lot of character. It's got a nice nose. The majority of what's coming off of the nose is going to be a little bit of sweetness, and then pepper, then vanilla oakiness. This one, like I said, was very much in line with the Hornitos back there. I didn't care for it at first, but halfway down the bottle, I guess I had time to open up, and relax, and it got better. Check out that full review if this is the first one on the Espolone that you've seen in my library. It's got a nice, easy, laid-back sort of nose with some sweetness. All good. Let's get that first palating done. Interesting. Very interesting. So just like the Hornitos, this was rough around the edges, smoothed out for the midway, and has changed. This one is not as bold as the Hornitos back here. The Espolone is not as bold as the Hornitos, but it's a little sweeter. Now, this one does say, even like they all pretty much on the bottle say it's 100% pure agave, right? I mean, but that's not always true. So the tequila industry is coming there's a reckoning coming. Just like Japan with their whiskeys, they've gone through that part. They're turning it around. They're starting to put harsher regulations on the whiskey industry. Tequila is kind of shifting that way, but it's mainly on us consumers to push them to do so. Now, I haven't gotten deep into the whole additives and no additives, and that is certified 100% additive free. I don't know about this one, Espolone, or the Hornitos. The 1800 is, I haven't verified it, but you let me know in the comments if you do. I'm going to get the second palating. This is a little bit thicker than the Hornitos. Hornitos was a little bit just above watery. Did I show you the glass? I think I did, but we'll take another little look-see. It's got some pretty good viscosity. And it does definitely show in the mouthfeel. It does a little bit thicker, a little bit more like a syrup than the Hornitos. So this bottle is definitely, I don't know if I can compare it to the full review halfway through. I can tell you, all I can tell you that I remember from it was only a week ago, but you know, I got a lot going on, okay? Give me a break. Halfway down the bottle, it got better. It got a lot better. And I can't say whether or not I like the last pour to the mid pour better, but I like them both. I can tell you I definitely like them better than the first pour off the rip. Why am I burping so much? I don't know. I got 2 more bottles to get through, so let's go ahead and let's get this finish on. Just like the Hornitos, I have done a 180. If you've tried one of these bottles, the Espolone or the Hornitos, and the first pour or two you've had, you're like, nah, this ain't it. Before you give it a sink pour, before you give it away, why not, I don't know, I was going to say pour half of it out and leave half a bottle sitting for a week or two. Maybe find another glass jar or something, find another vessel to pour it into. That way, because when you get halfway and you let it sit for a week or two and it gets better, you're going to lament wasting that first half of the bottle. I guarantee you. So maybe not pour it down the sink. Maybe not pour it out. Maybe put it in a jar. You know, just split it in the jar. Maybe just do that at the beginning. When you get a bottle, when you get this bottle, or maybe you get the Hornitos in the back, crack it open. Take your first pour. If you don't like it, or even if you do, find another jar or something and just pour half into the other end. So just go half and half and let it sit. I did that experiment and it came true. It's good. What happens is you give it, that full bottle has time to, it off-gasses faster and it relaxes and opens up faster. And you don't have to wait till you drink halfway down the bottle to get to the good part. It's going to be 100% good part. It may cost you a little bit of time, but hey, sometimes things are worth the wait. I would say these two were definitely worth that kind of a wait. The finish is good. I'm getting a long finish of spice. Clear across the palate. The heat in the back is like a 1, but it's sustaining. It's really hanging in there. This is a long finish. It didn't have much of a punchy start, but it's got a good long finish. A mild finish, but long. Well, if you're still here at 9 minutes, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the heart button, whatever platform. I'm still working on X. I don't know. At this point, I'm just going to wait until I get stabilized somewhere else. We'll get a whole new setup and all things going, and we'll just start back at it. So basically, it's going to be like a vacation for me. But if you want to skip all the work, go ahead and hit the follow, the subscribe. That way, as soon as I finish one of these videos and ship it out, it comes right to you. I still have some finish going on. There's some still finish lingering. It's a little bit of heat. Everything's pretty much below a 1. A little bit numbness on the lips is kind of hanging out still. There's a little bit of spiciness from the pepper still there. Yeah, it's got a long, lingering finish. Well, do me a favor. In the comment section, tell me where you're at. I'd like to know what region you're at, what's going on in your area, that kind of thing. Considering and conductive, what's going on in the world of libations in your area. Do you like the Espolone? Have you tried it? Whatever it may be, it will be. Anyway, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. See you in the next one. Let's get it on.